Hi, my name is Kevin McCall. I've been playing role-playing games since the mid-70s. Started with the White Box. I played with the Minnesota team here since pretty much then. My original playing buddies were in elementary school, believe it or not. We actually had set up a set of rules, guidelines, and had various game masters make certain arrangements with each other and agreements, such that if one player had a artifact or relic, no other game master would allow another player have it. You'd actually have to find that player and either trade with them or challenge them or something of that nature. So we had a pretty good arrangement. We also played the game as Theater of the Mind, much like the originators, such as Dave Wesley, who people know Gaming with Wesley. I on that team. Due to my current job, I'm not gaming with them on Wednesdays. But that doesn't mean they aren't gaming on Wednesdays. They definitely are. Now, I'm about to start up a campaign which uses new rules. Rules I've been working with since the mid 80s, actually early 80s. I first wrote up what I thought was the first science fiction role playing game. Only to realize, nope. Um, Quite a few role playing games for science fiction are already come and gone, such as Gamma World Mutant, which predates Gamma World. There, of course, is Traveler, and then there is Star Patrol, Starfleet Battles. So yeah, yeah. But my game consists of both fantasy and science. It's a thinking game. The environment and situation expect anything to be possible. A lot of people have the concept that a fantasy world cannot have science. No. Matter of fact, one of the first introductions of magic was McGarry with a phaser. McGarry was up against, I think, Pete Gaylord, who was coming in with his elephants representing Rome invading England. David McGarry was a druid. He had white robes. He had a magic wand. The magic wand turned out to be a phaser. The story went he was actually from the Star Trek Federation who went back in time and pulled out a phaser and started shooting the elephants one by one. He just wanted to go back. Of course, you have Pete Gaylor going, what? What? Wait, what? Where'd my elephants go? And an argument ensued. Later, you have Pete Gaylord joining into the fantasy game of Blackmore, wanting to be the first mage. He was infatuated at that point. They all read Tolkien. Arneson was a big fan of Tolkien. Arneson was also a big fan of Star Trek. Matter of fact, you may not realize that there's certain science fiction aspects in his world of Blackmore. Well, anyone who's actually played the game will realize there's a lot of science fiction in Blackmore as well as fantasy. It actually turns out that if you ever played a game called Star Empires, Blackmore is actually on the star map in that science fiction game. You could actually travel to Blackmore through a spaceship and land on the planet. I'm not going to say where it is. Anyway, my game, which I'm going to be introducing, uh, incorporates Fog of War, which means you won't be introduced to the rules. Meaning you won't be handed a set of rules. No PDFs. You might have a character sheet. I'll give you that probably. You'll have an understanding of where your stats are, and unlike most role-playing games where you're given a number, yours will say average, above average, and stuff of that nature. So it kind of gives you a rough idea of where you measure up, but not a direct number. So you're not going to go, I'm an 18.2 and he's a 14.5. I'm obviously more stronger than him. No, no. You have to sit there, observe, learn, watch, and become aware. And none of this high fantasy stuff like, it's an orc, because it looks like an orc. I've been playing the game for long enough to know it's an orc. It's an orc. Well, might not be an orc in my game. Matter of fact, we take the concept that you are in a village which has been isolated, has no idea what's around in the world. You're out there to explore, find the nearby nations, nearby villages, create trade, start adventuring, possibly find an abandoned castle, explore the castle, find its treasure, figure out why the castle is there and not manned anymore. The worlds won't be your typical, oh, it's an Earth with a moon and a sun, stars flying over. No, this will be very unique. You're going to enjoy this. Anyway, I look forward to anyone who's interested. I will probably post a meetup. I will be limiting to a select number of players. Usually people I know or people who know somebody I know who's been recommended to join the game. I can only play with so many people at a time, and truthfully, my time is irregular. Once I have a better grasp of both work and other things, I may open it up more. If people start sending me money, I'm not one who's prone to the concept of paying a game master. Well, I mean, if I had everyone paying me lots of money, I'd probably do this all day long and quit my day job. But I have a hard time believing that would even be possible. My recommendation, don't send me money. Unless I'm really that good. We'll find out. Take care.